Hey YouTube fam, what I'm showing you here is a limb that come off of the fig tree that's broken down. You know, when you have stuff like this and the whole limb is broken, it kind of destroys some of your crop. So,
Plus the tree is lopsided now.
friends, plus the tree is lopsided. But this is what I was talking about. Are you liable? Or who should be liable? When you let other people pick your fruit and your produce. Because you've got family members, you got friends that you want to help, that you want to give vegetables that you might have too much of, that you just want to share, and you want to show your kind-heartedness, but you find people that will come to pick the stuff that you give them, but do they know what to pick? And do they know how to pick it, how to cut it, how to harvest it? The thing about it, when you get people that will come in and step on stuff that you have taken all this time to grow, you have petted, fertilized it, and just took your time trying to get it to grow, then people come in and they walk all over it. So, you have to be careful who you let into your garden spot. As a matter of fact, you have to be careful now as to even who you let into your yard. We've got plenty of tomatoes, and again, I'm going to show this plant to you that Fran is so proud of. What's the name of this plant?
It's a strawberry hydrangea.
She says it's a strawberry hydrangea. Okay, we're going to walk around the other way.
Yeah, you absolutely can't let a person on a ladder in your yard. It's bees in the tree, so you have to be careful that they don't get stung. If you don't let them on the ladder, they're going to pull the limb down. When they pull the limb down, you're going to end up with a limb. That's a pretty, I don't know if you can tell it on the camera, but that is a huge limb. That's like a fourth of the tree laying down on the ground, broken off. I'm going to finish cutting it off, but once I cut it off, the tree on that side is going to look pitiful. Plus, there are fire ants in the yard. The yard is uneven. People come in your yard, they get excited about seeing all the vegetables and the fruit. I don't know if they can hear me that far away.
Yeah, I think they can still hear you.
They get excited about seeing all the fruits and vegetables, especially if they're not used to it. And they're running around and they fall down. Grandma knows how to pick the fruit, but she can't get on a tree, get on a ladder. And if she can't get on the ladder, she's going to pull the limb down.
Or she let Junebug get up there.
And Junebug, he'll pull the limb down too. But you see all the beautiful fruit at the top. And so the temptation is to pull the limb down so you can get it. And if you pull the limb down, you're going to break the limb off. And it's not...
This is some of the fig harvest that we got so far. As a matter of fact, we have given away 3 or 4 baskets that size. We have made preserves out of them. Hands in the dirt, you was talking about making some tomato soup. Well, Fran have already made some. And I'll let you know how it tastes later on because I'm not a real big soup eater. I like soup. As my grandma used to say, it's not what you like that makes you fat. It's what you eat that gets you like that. So we just come to you to show you a little example of being liable.
Yeah, you really do need to be careful because a lot of things can happen to people while they're in your yard. And some folks are just downright careless. Plus, if you let some people in your yard, if they come by your house and you're gone, they'll just go in the yard and help themselves.
Yeah, they just feel like you don't care. They got more than they need. So I'm gonna just go in here and pick me a mess and going about my business, they won't miss it. But we got some corn that's ready. And like I said, the okra need cutting. So, you know, you have to cut that stuff about every day now. Once it starts bearing, you have to really get in there and cut it.
Yeah. When the corn ears lean away from the stalk, you can feel it and make sure all the corn kernels are in there up to the top, and then it's ready to harvest. But you just look at the corn ear. If it's leaning away from the stalk, it's ready to pick.
This is a bed here that Fran takes her time to plant, takes her time taking care of and harvest.
Yeah.
This one here is a lot bigger than that 4x4 okra space that I got, that I picked my okra out of. But guess what, folks? It's ready to be picked again.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna put some ground cover in here to keep the weeds are just horrible. It's a tough year for growing a garden in the area that we in, because it's been in the 90s every day, and it has been a super drought. It's not been raining, and my water bill is off the chain. I have well water that I can pump from, but my pump went out. So I got to get somebody to come over here and see about the pumps. They do better with well water and rainwater than they do city water.
oh, we're not making any excuse, people, because we've gotten enough vegetables, and we've got a lot of them in the freezer, and we got a lot of it put up, and we have given people a lot of it. And that's the thing about it, is sharing and showing that you care. This is the cherry tree here, which we have already harvested all of the cherries off of. It was full of cherries. We've already harvested all the cherries off of it. And this is one of those, what you call this plant? The angel trumpet. That's right. That's right. That thing gets to be about 7 or 8 feet tall, and it has some of the prettiest blooms on it that you ever done seen. But people, I just wanted to show you a little bit about what we're doing and ask you that question about, are you liable? Well, that would be the Bammit with Arthur Butler and his sidekick Fran. You all have a good one and be blessed. Much love.